Hey guys, hope you all are doing great. And today we are going to take a look at how to install Oracle Express Edition so that we can practice how to work on Oracle database. Yeah. So what we will do, we will go to Google and just type Oracle Express Edition download. Yeah. And then search it. The first link that you will get, Oracle Database Express Edition download. Just click on this link and then you will see at the left hand side there are downloads available in the left hand side, right? So you have to go and choose appropriately for based on your machine, right? So there are so for my machine I have Windows, so I'll go and choose for Windows 64. I'll just click on this and it will download the installer basically. Yeah. So let me show you. I think it already have started downloading. Yeah, it's already downloading it. And just allow a moment. Once this is done, we will unzip this particular file and start installing on it. Yeah. So just a second. Just allow me a moment. Yeah. And then we will take a look at it. All right, so the download is completed here, guys. You can see it here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just extract it, right? Because I'm just going to extract it, getting the unzipped one, right? So if I go here, I will go to extract all, and then I'll just say extract. Yeah. Okay. So just extract it so that we can basically go and install that installer. So allow some time. I think it's just going to unzip it. All right, so we are able to extract it. Now let's go inside the folder and we can see something called application, right? Setup application. And there are a couple of more. So it is basically 21C Express Edition. I already have on this machine 11G, guys, right? So it doesn't matter. You can have different versions of your Oracle, but let's see. I mean, it need to run on a port. Generally, it runs on 1521. That is the port for Oracle. So in this case, the port number might change if you already have it. But maybe if you don't have any version, then it's all good. There is nothing to worry about it. Let us go and click on the setup basically, and we will just follow. Click next, right? Nothing much to do about it. So let's just go step by step. You see that it started preparing installation, right? It will take some time. So now it is calculating the system requirement, right? It is saying you have chosen to remove the Oracle X3 from, you have chosen to remove, yeah, 1 second. All right, I think it may be because I already have the 11G, right? But I'm not getting any other option, I think here. So let's say remove. All right, let's proceed with this. Um, I'm just trying to install it very first time on my machine. I'm not sure whether it has installed it or it is talking about, okay, I think it's talking about uninstalling 21C Express Edition. I don't think so I have it, but if it is, then it's just trying to uninstall it. Yeah, just give some moment. So you can see it's taking some time to uninstall and uninstalling the previous installation, right? So it takes some time generally. So you can just pause the video and then yeah, I'm also pausing my video. So let's see once that is done, and we will actually proceed with the next step. All right, so it has removed the 21C. I'm not sure when it was installed on my machine, but yeah, it has removed it. Now let's say finish. The moment I say finish, it's it's basically should come up with reinstallation. Just a second. All right, guys, let's see. I think it did not come back. Let me see. I think it was trying to, remove the previous version of Oracle, basically Express Edition. Let's try to reinstall again. Let's see what happens, right? So if I go here and try to, because I'm trying to connect the previous version, I'm not able to connect. Yeah, let me just minimize this as well. So if I go here, it is saying preparing to connect. Okay, this time it is saying that, okay, we can actually go and install. Let's say next. Okay, so here we have to say accept the terms and condition. Yeah, let's go to next. And then it is saying that, okay, this is the location where it will be installed in the C drive. So if I say next, it is asking me the database password, guys. Okay, so I'll just put admin for the password, again admin for the password, next, and then say install. I hope that if you don't have any previous version installed, I think it should be very straightforward. Once you unzip it and click on the setup, this is what you expect basically. It should just, you just need to go next, next, next. I think that's it, right? And then you have to just give the user ID. Let's wait. Yeah, I think it will take some time because it took a lot of time for uninstallation as well. So it should take some reasonably good amount of time to install as well. Yeah, so let's wait for that. So guys, it's still taking time. Yeah, and there is also configuration which has started on the side as well. You can see here, right? So you might see that configuration is also happening on the different window, but just see the progress of it, and then we will basically proceed, right? So it just uh, process, right? So let's wait for some more time, and we'll come back once this part is completed. Yeah. All right, good. You see that it's Oracle database installed successfully, and you can see that successfully installed database 21C Express Edition, right? Now, before I click on finish, I have to just save this particular detail with me because it might be needed for me to get the connection. Do you see that multi-tenant container database localhost 1521, and this is a pluggable database localhost. These are the details that we might need it. Yeah. So let us do one thing. Let us save this particular details. Okay. All this page. I'll take a screenshot. Yeah. And I'll take snipping. I'll just save it. All right. Okay. Good. We have it. I will just save it with me. I'll say Oracle DB credential just for my own reference in future. Yeah. Okay. So let's go and say that finish. Okay. There's a finish. It is already done. All right. Now what we are going to do is we are going to see that we can actually connect to database now. So if I say SQL plus, do we have it SQL plus here? Just go to SQL plus here. um, we can really go and connect it from here, right? So we have, do you see that release 21? So that's what it is showing, that okay, we have the this version. And what is the user ID? We have the user ID as a system, guys, and then password is admin. Yeah, because this is the default one, right? Now you can see that I'm able to connect here in 21C. So this database we are able to connect. Now it is actually giving me the SQL prompt. Okay, what I can do is I can alternatively go to SQL Developer because that is my client. So rather than actually I connected here, I can actually go and create a table, etc. here. But what I will do, I will just go to here. Okay, this is my SQL Developer, the client tool from where I can actually connect to the database. Okay, so if I go here, if I just say admin here, yes, let us see whether we are able to connect it. So we should be able to connect. Just a moment. Allow me a moment. It takes some time. Yeah, but this is a fresh database. Okay, now we are able to connect everything, and we have this fresh database. Do we have anything in the table? No, we have all the system tables, etc. But this is how we can actually connect to this particular database. Now, if you want to actually see that, right, to connect it from here, I will show you the details here basically. If you have done the installation very correctly, you just go to properties here, and you should be looking for this particular detail here. Yeah. So uh, this one I have not added it this time. This is already added last time. But let us say first time if you have installed this Oracle SQL Developer, right? You just click on here, okay, plus button, and then you say that okay, Oracle 21C version. Yeah, this is my connection basically, and username I will say system. So this system should be case sensitive. Yeah, S should be kept small actually. Everything should be small, and the password is, let's say, admin. All of them are lowercase basically. Yeah, I'm just going to save it here, and then all the details. These details will be same actually. Okay, local host, port number 1521, and database express edition, xid is xc basically. Okay, now if I just say connect here, okay, I'll say test basically first. Let's try to see if test works. Do you see status is showing as a success basically. Now if I just click on connect, it will go and connect to that particular database basically. Okay, it has already connected. So if I just go here, let me do one thing. Let me just close this and launch it again basically. Yeah, so let me just go here. I will say here SQL Developer. So it's not required that you always have the SQL Developer. I have since installed the SQL Developer to connect to Oracle database. That's why it is coming. It's a good idea to have the GUI. Otherwise, do you see that I'm actually able to connect from SQL Plus also, like command prompt, right? Here also I can write all the query. For example, if I say create table EMP and I just say one column, let's say e number equal to number, something like this, right? Number 10 maybe, yeah, that's it. If I say it is able to create this table, do you see? If I say DSC and if I say EMP, then you will see that this table is already created. And then I can insert and do other things basically, but it's just that um, we should have IDE, right? Now, do you see this is the connection that I've created? Yes, Oracle 21C. Okay, let me just go here. If I double click on here, Oracle 21C, this is my connection name, by the way, right? Just a moment. All right. Okay, it already connected. You know why? Because I have saved the data, sorry, password basically, right? But if I just right click here, then it will just give you the, just a second, it will just give you user and a password here basically. Yeah, this is the one which is saved already. Hopefully you are able to see this, and make sure that it is case sensitive, so your username and password should be exactly, if it is uppercase then uppercase, otherwise lowercase, right? That's all I think, and I hope that you should be able to install it and do the connection basically. And that's all. I think nothing much is required, and then you can basically go and write your query here, right? Because do you remember just now we have actually created one table. Let me write the same command. If I say dsc emp, you will see that the same table you will be able to see the schema, or I will say structure of the table. Do you see? Same thing, whatever we have just created, right? There is no other table, but yeah. So that's how you can do that. It's very simple. It's just that it takes time for the installation, right? So you just have to wait for a couple of minutes, maybe 10-15 minutes also, right? But once it is done, you just should be just fine. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that this video was helpful and you are able to install it. Do let me know if you find any difficulty. Do comment on this video, and I'll be able to help you out if there is anything. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed this particular channel, do subscribe. There are amazing content in this channel. Do explore it. It's one stop shop for every single thing on the ETL testing basically. Yeah, so just explore this channel, and I'm sure that you will get some amazing content here. Okay, bye bye, take care. Until we meet next time, happy learning. God bless you. Bye.